Hey, yo, Bob, let me get that E2. Hey, come on, hey, okay, okay, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, just love listening to that song right there. We were sitting at the table here, Stacy, and I was inspired with the little conversation that we had. And then I'm like, you know what? We didn't get to talk a lot. Our folks doesn't really know or understand the many things that you are doing. By the way, guys, Delvin Adams, Backyard Cafe. I'm here with Visit Guyana, and obviously, you know, this is Stacy DeSantos, right? And Stacy, just tell the folks that doesn't know, who's been watching you all these years, how many things that you're doing.
The thing about it is, this is a question I get all the time, Delvin, where people always ask me to make a video and say, what is it,
Mhm.
what is Visit Guyana doing? And it's very similar to you in that even though you see content and stuff that we're putting up on social media,
Yeah.
behind the scenes, we're doing so much more. So, yes, we're traveling around. We continue to showcase the beauty across the length and breadth of Guyana. But we've extended that, and now we're trying to share the beauty of Guyana not only on social media but offline as well. So we've been attending a lot of tourism trade shows and expos. We've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes with our tourism stakeholders as tourism continues to grow, trying to advise them in different areas, including customer service, how to do marketing, a lot of training, capacity building. So there's a lot going on in front, the screens on social media, but so much more going on in the background as well. And I know you can testify to this because a lot of you would have seen on YouTube as well. You could go back in Delvin's YouTube and see a lot of the content he's been creating outside of Guyana. And that is testimony to how our brands have respectively grown over the last 6, 7 years. People not only want us to showcase Guyana, but other countries now
Yeah.
because they fall in love with our work,
Which is pretty cool. I saw you in
right?
Brazil, and right after that, and then I saw you in St.
St.
Lucia
Lucia,
once again.
right? And Delvin and I were both invited to St. Lucia. He's going to be going back on another trip there because they want him to do some culinary training. So this is really, I'm very proud of the work both Visit Guyana and Backyard Cafe has been doing. You guys know Delvin is basically the person who put Guyanese cuisine on the map, and I proudly say this.
Thank you.
And now other countries and so many other people, a lot of expats coming in our country, a lot of diaspora Guyanese come to the Backyard Cafe because they want to learn about Guyanese food. That's one. And they want to relive the nostalgia
Yes.
of growing up in Guyana, eating a nice fireside curry or
Yeah,
a seven
something like
curry.
what we just had, the duck curry, the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to answer your question in a nutshell, a lot of the work that we do on Visit Guyana, and Delvin mirrors that work as well, is not only to promote Guyana and promote tourism in Guyana, but to develop it.
Yes. And also just to give the folks an idea, it's not just big business or this big hotel chain you're working with. You're working with micro
Of
businesses.
course, we work with everybody from the street food vendor to when you have a salon, you have a spot. There's so many different businesses along the tourism value chain, right? When somebody comes to a country, they want to do more than tours. They want to get their hair done. They want to buy local craft, local jewelry. They want to learn to make a dish. They want to have a great dining experience. They want to get transportation. They may want to rent a vehicle. So all of those things. And let me just touch on another thing that Delvin and I have been doing. We've been hosting a lot of influencers as well,
Yes.
regionally and internationally. And the reason is because we have to tap into their audience as part of our marketing strategies. Because while we have our audience, there are other influencers and other people that have an audience. So collaboration is key. And that's one of the reasons I love working with Delvin. I love working with the Backyard Cafe because we're like a family with a common objective, which has always been to showcase everything positive about Guyana and now everything positive about our region
That's right.
and South America,
Yeah.
right?
And I must tell the folks, right? People don't know this story, you were one of the persons who were influential in making sure that I came out of the street somewhat,
Well,
right? And that's a powerful thing for me. I'm like, I always tell people like, oh man, what she did, she believed in the little thing that I was doing, and then she saw something about it and said, hey, you know what? You need to focus
oh
on this.
yeah, and Chris, well, you know, Chris is behind the scenes. He's doing a lot of work, but he always used to push Delvin and say,
Yeah,
"Go live, buddy, go live." You know, take your message, take your food out into the public. Let them get to know who you are, the person behind Backyard Cafe, and that still stands true. You know, and like I said, it's all about collaboration. Both Delvin and I, we welcome other people who have a common objective, who want to do positive stuff, whose messaging is positive, because that is how Guyana should be growing.
that's it.
Right? Let us all strive to showcase our country in our own little way in a positive light, because I can tell y'all the world watching,
Everyone
right?
is watching.
And we have to ask ourselves, how do we want what do we want our message to be to those people that are watching us? And between the Backyard Cafe, Visit Guyana, and all our tourism stakeholders, it has always been positive,
Yeah.
right?
And I know you work with influencers. You just said that, right? And what about the homegrown influencers? I know, but could you explain that? We're trying to develop
Yes.
this whole influencer circle, and young, old, whatever have you, what category you put yourself in, we would like to work with you too. So don't be
Course.
afraid. Be
I,
open, and I know you're working with a lot of young
And
folks.
listen, I hate that word influencer because I was people has called me that, but I that was never my intention, right? My intention is always to showcase my country because I love my country, right? So if you want to be an influencer or a content creator, your objective should never be, oh, I want to be an influencer. Your objective should be, what value am I adding when somebody scroll down the news feed? Am I adding value to the day? And that is what we do on our pages. Delvin, through education of Guyana's culinary landscape, that is how he adds value. By showcasing market vendors, by showcasing farmers, by teaching people about our cuisine, that is how he adds value. Likewise, on Visit Guyana, we teach people about what we have, our people, our culture, history, our cuisine, our indigenous culture, the experiences you can have here, the beauty that Guyana has. That is the value we add. So don't think about it as, I want to be an influencer. If you have a passion for doing something positive, we want to work with you,
See that?
right?
So you're hearing it here from Stacy herself, right? So if you have that passion and you want to try something new, and you think that this is the field that you're gonna fit into that circle, right?
And
Contact.
actually, before we close off this, I just want to say on the note of influencers and content creators, Delvin has an amazing one, and I am going to sit and do a video with him so you guys can see what I'm talking about when it comes to fashion. Because Ronald, who is actually doing this video, he's a perfect example of taking something you're passionate about and doing something positive with it. So
Yes.
he's going to be my next interview. Delvin and I can interview him,
Most definitely, and
right?
I like doing it, right when I'm on the video. Oh, hey, Ronald this, Ronald
Yes,
that.
I know
So
you
now
will.
everyone now is, who is
Who's
this
Ronald?
Ronald?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, right,
So
right.
they're getting to understand more and more.
Definitely.
So now they're
Definitely.
getting to understand why we shoot our video a certain way and
Yes.
say a certain thing.
Yes.
You know, it's to help each other and bring each other up, and that's what
Of course.
Guyana was basically unknown to the world, and we are actually lifting people up one at a
Yes.
time.
So, guys, keep your messaging positive out there on social media. The world is watching. You don't know who is watching, right? Seriously, you really don't. And I can tell you this from experience. They got CEOs watching. They got heads of organizations watching. They got people who were considering you for your next job who's watching. So keep your message positive. Stay focused on what you want to achieve. If you want, Delvin and I, anyway, we can help you to build up your brand. If you got a small business, a medium, whatever it is, you got a dream, an idea,
That's
reach
right.
out to us. We're here to help you.
Right. And actually, we're here, Bushy Park. right? This Bushy Park Beach in Perico. And why is the reason
Listen,
we are
we're
here?
here as a group of us here right now. You guys are going to meet trail masters. I know Delvin did an interview. We're here with Backyard Cafe. We're here with somebody who could give us a different perspective, Mr. Biggs from Belize, because we wanted a regional perspective. And we're here on the west side. We're doing a mapping out, basically a tourism trail to find some of the best hot spots, some of the best restaurants, the best street food, different places you could come hang out. So that's why we came together as a group, as a team, as people who love our country, and that is why we're here
And
on
it
this
was no
beautiful
phone
beach.
calls. It was randomly
Exactly.
going out and meeting people right on the street. If you see somebody walking on the street, oh look at the lady that was going to cook the karas curry.
Correct. And everywhere I go, the length and breadth of this country, the length and breadth, even outside of Guyana, I can tell you, people stop us on the street and they ask for Backyard Cafe. People stop us on the street and they're like, we love the work that you're doing because it inspires us to visit Guyana,
Yeah,
right?
really cool, right? That's a pun right there. So yeah, right?
Indeed, but collaboration is key. Don't look at anybody as competition. Look at them as a partner, right? So moving forward as Guyana continues to grow, let us work together to achieve the same objective we have to develop our beautiful country.
That's why we have one Guyana. It's one Guyana, one people, one nation, and we striving for one destiny in it.
Right, of course.
That's it.
100% always. We love our Guyana, right?
That's it right there. Me, I love me Guyana. Me know about you. Me know about you out there, right? But this is what I love. This is my heart. I bleed 5 colors. All right? And this is what I tell people all the time. And when you get to the backyard, you're going to see all the Guyana flags. The other flags in the Caribbean is going to be right there. Even the food, when we're preparing the food, it has the colors of the flag. That's how
Exactly,
proud
exactly.
I am.
And to end this, what I want to say is the same passion all of us have defending Guyana. Escribo is we own, Escribo is we own. I want your messaging to be Guyana is we own. Right? Not only Escribo alone. The whole of Guyana is we own. So the same passion everybody had showcasing Escribo, let us showcase our country.
Right in the comment
Because
below.
I can tell you, when I was in Brazil, one of the tour operators asked me, he turned to me and he was like, I'm the biggest tour operator in Brazil. Why I should bring somebody to Guyana? That was his
Very
question
good
to
question.
me. Now, if he go on social media and see negative nonsense, what do you think? He's not going to bring people.
Yeah.
So it is up to all of us to be ambassadors of our country, right? So Guyana is we one.
That's it right there. There you have it. You have Stacy herself and Visit Guyana. So she's give you the whole rundown. Stacy, thank you so much. I know you always working and doing your thing. Folks never get to see this side of you, right? So
Well, thank you, Delvin, for the opportunity. I absolutely am happy that you
and I'm
asked.
getting to interview
And
you.
listen, I would answer these questions to nobody else.
I know. I getting to interview you.
Right?
Yeah,
so
really cool.
always.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right, guys. There you have it, and much more to come. See you when I see you. Right, Delvin Adams, Backyard Cafe, Bushy Park. We're on the beach. Ronald, get a nice shot of this beach right here. We just had a tug pass by, and that looks so beautiful while we were doing the interview. Man, this is amazing. Across,
Drink to hammock
yeah,
right now and chill.
yeah, buddy, and get a rum punch somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Across there is leg one. Man, I can't wait to get over there too. Yeah. See you when I see you guys. Delvin Adams, Backyard Cafe, Visit Guyana.
Hey, yo, Bob, let me get that E2. Hey, come on, hey, okay, okay, I'm looking for somewhere to eat, yeah, somewhere that's nice, yeah, somewhere pristine.